Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I did a Valentine's inspired look. Valentine's Day is coming up, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a Valentine's Day look. If you're going out with the girls or just going out with friends in general, you could do this look. Doesn't have to be for Valentine's Day, so it's okay if you don't have a man, not a big deal. I really like how the look turned out. I kind of struggled a little bit in the video. So I did use the NYX Mystic Petals palette. This is in Midnight Orchid. And yeah, it was a little bit of a struggle bus for me because the shimmery shades are just like kind of a disappointment. Normally NYX palettes are really good. I don't have anything bad to say, but I struggled with the shimmery shades in here. But you'll see in the video. I kind of saved the look. I do like how it turned out. And I did use a couple new things, new foundation and just new palette. So new foundation, new palette, you guys will see that in the video. If you guys want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching and don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave so you see my videos pop up. Also hit that post notification bell. I am running on just coffee right now, so I need to go eat. my brain's going crazy. But I think that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and jump into this video. So we are going to do the eyes first, and I did do a little bit of makeup shopping. I just wanted to try out some newer things. I just have a foundation that is new, and the palette that I'm using is new. And my lip products are new too, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be using those in the video, so we'll see. But the palette I'm going to be using is the NYX Mystic Petals. I was going to say Mystic Metals. NYX Mystic Petals palette, and this is in Midnight Orchid. See right there. I just recently picked this up. I was like, ooh, this would be really cute for a Valentine's Day eye look. It has really pretty shades in here. It's got pinks and purples, and this little this color right here is speaking to me. I kind of want to use it today, so we'll see what look I can come up with using these shades. I haven't swatched them. I don't know why I can't talk today. I haven't really finished my coffee yet, and it's still kind of early. I never usually film this early, so that's probably why my brain's just like, what's going on? You don't do this normally. What are you doing to me? I did already prep my eyes. I just used a concealer. You can use whatever concealer or eyeshadow base that you want, and make sure you set it unless you don't have to set it, like the P. Louise bases. You don't have to set those. So make sure you set it if you use a concealer. And then I think what I want to do is go into this. This looks like it's too close to my skin tone, this like pink right here. Let's see if it'll focus. Hello. Okay. This pink right here looks like it's too close to my skin tone. I don't know if it'll show up. So I think what we're gonna do is use this pink right here. This one right here, right? Yeah, this one right here. We're gonna use that, and I'm gonna go ahead and just place that in the crease. So like I said, I haven't swatched these, but they don't seem to have a lot of kick up. This is literally like a first impressions because I don't know how well these are going to be on the eyes. So it's a surprise for both of us. Hopefully they do really well because the colors are really pretty in this palette. Blending that out. And then I think what I'm gonna do is add, let me see how this looks really quick. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna do this and then if I do decide to keep it, then I'll explain to you guys what I did. I think I'm gonna take this purple, like lavender color, and place that. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty. Okay. See, I had to just like see where I was going with this first. Let me zoom you guys in. Okay. Now you can see a little bit better like what I'm doing. I'm taking this like lavender shade that I showed you guys before, this color right here, and I'm placing that on the outer corner, and I think I'm gonna place it in the inner corner too. And then we'll add a pretty shimmery color in the middle. I'm actually pretty shocked. I mean, NYX is a really good brand, but sometimes I just get blown away by how pigmented their shadows are. And this was like 11 something. I think it was like $11-12. So it wasn't even that expensive. But I consider Morphe as a drugstore brand too. It's like more affordable. I know you can find it in Ulta, but it is a more affordable brand. So now I'm gonna go in with a blending brush. Just gotta find a smaller one. This is the Morphe M433, and I'm gonna take that and lightly just feather out these edges, and then if we have to go back in and build it up again, I will. Just so we don't lose that color. It looks so pretty. I love that purple. I'm just lightly feathering out the edges so there's no harshness. Okay. That looks really pretty. And then we'll, like, I have a towel sitting in front of me, so I'm going to just wipe off that, and then I'm gonna use this shade right here. No, this one right here, and we are going to, right? Yeah, we're going to put this in the center of the lid. And I am going to spray it with my Morphe spray, just because it'll probably be better for me to spray it anyways. Oh yeah, that's so pretty. I'm actually really surprised that's a lot more purple than I expected it to be, but that's okay. So I had high hopes for this palette, but it's actually disappointing me. So that purple shade that I just placed in the middle isn't really sticking, and I don't know why. But yeah, it's not really sticking, and the colors are just kind of, the moment that I put that color down, I lose like pigment in my inner corner and my outer corner. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna try something else. So I have my Anastasia Glow Kit right here, and there is this, let me see which one I want to use. This one would be pretty. There's this shade right here called Gumdrop. This palette, this shade right here, it's called Gumdrop. I think I'm gonna try placing this in the center of my lid, and maybe that will go better. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Y'all, struggling for a minute. But I think we made something work, because I don't know if this palette was going to. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna go ahead and leave Gumdrop as like my center lid color, which is fine. I mean, makeup's makeup. You can use it for whatever you want. But that looks pretty. And then I'll probably go back in and deepen up that purple one more time, hopefully, because we've been on this eye for what feels like ever, an eternity. Not bad. But since the shades are kind of just like blending away, I'm not sure if this is worth it, because my Morphe palettes, they're a little bit more pricier, but I get a lot more shades. That's why. And I don't have any problems with the pigmentation, and when I'm blending that, they blend away. So I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and do this eye off camera really quick, because I've already spent 16 minutes doing this freaking eye. And I don't want this video to be so long. I just want it to be like short, sweet, to the point, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and do this eye off camera, and I will be right back to show you guys what the eyes are looking like, and then we'll move on to the face and new foundations for the face. So see you guys in a second. I've been wanting this foundation for as long as it came out, for like ever. This is the NARS Radiant, what is this called? NARS Radiant, or Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I have been wanting this foundation forever, you guys. So I finally got it. I don't know why my camera's not focusing on it. Hello? Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I've been wanting this foundation forever. I have the shade Stromboli 3. This is Stromboli M3, which is medium 3, and then I have medium 3.5 when I am a little bit darker. I did self-tan, but I can get darker than this. I did already wear this. I wore it yesterday, just running errands, and I loved... I hate that I do this. Every single time I forget my primer. Literally. And it's sitting right in front of me. It's sitting right in front of me. Wipe this off, because I have to use a primer. Well, I don't necessarily have to use a primer, but it just makes my skin look more flawless, as opposed not wearing it. So gotta put primer on. So I'm going in with the E.L.F. Poreless Putty Primer, and I did also use this yesterday, and it looked really good, so I'm kind of getting used to it. I have a little bit more on my finger than I did in my first impressions video, and I put it in this area right here and really like work it into the skin. Now we can move on to foundation finally. And I'm going in with my beauty blender, as you saw before. And I'm just going to pick it up and work it all over. Now it looks a little bit yellow toned, but once everything is worked in, the concealer, powder, all that stuff, it does, you know, work itself out. So I also make sure that my neck and my face match, because it looks really crazy if you don't match it. And yesterday when I wore this foundation, it wore really, really good throughout the day. I was actually pretty impressed. All right, so for the lower lash line, I'm going back into the Mystic palette. So for this palette, I think the mattes do a lot better of a job than the shimmer shades, which there are 6 shimmers and 3 mattes. So if I would say the palette is worth it, probably not. I mean, I could just need to play with it a little bit more, maybe use my P. Louise base and try it with that. Maybe it just needs tackiness to grip onto, because I did do concealer and powder. Normally that works for me, but for this palette, definitely not. So we're going to be taking the first shade that I used, which is this pink one right here. I'm going to take that shade on a smaller fluffy brush, and we're going to blend this underneath the lower lash line. And there isn't really much kick up too, which I'm really impressed by. And I kind of want this a little bit more blown out because I need to balance everything out with these lashes. I'm going to take that same brush that I used for that lavender color, and we're going to place that underneath the lash line too. I'm going to go in with a little bit of a smaller brush and pick up that color, just so I can get in the inner corner area. That looks so pretty. I love this color. All right, guys, so for highlight, I'm going to go ahead and take my M501 brush by Morphe, and I'm going to dip into my Anastasia Glow Kit, and I'm going to pick up Starburst and Gumdrop on this brush, and we are going to highlight these cheekbones. I also put the same shades in my inner corner, so that is what my inner corner highlight is. And then that is pretty much it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the look. Like I said, this doesn't necessarily have to be for Valentine's Day. It could be for a girls' night out. It could be for if you're just hanging out with a couple of your friends or guy friends or whatever, and you want to get a little bit more dressed up, you could do this look. I think the purples are really flattering on hazel eyes. My eyes kind of like change. They go from like this like yellow shade to like green. So I think it really looks really good on hazel eyes. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. For my lip combo, I'll leave it in the description box below. Nothing new. And I'll see what other looks I can come up with for you guys. I do want to do a look with the Jaclyn Hill palette, like I said, the volume 2 palette that's going to be coming out. Definitely want to do that. As soon as I get the chance, I will have it. Once I have it in my hands, I will do a video for you guys. But I think that's pretty much it. So if you guys like the video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up for me. Thank you guys who support my videos. You are very much appreciated. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.